Now at 5, in the past 20 minutes, in fact, jurors went home after the second day of deliberations without a verdict in the Michelle Troconis trial.
The 6 jurors are tasked with deciding her fate. We do have team coverage tonight in Stamford. Audrey Russo and Matt McFarland have been there all day as we wait for a verdict this week.
First, we do want to get to Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland. He is outside Stamford Superior Court with the very latest. Matt?
Oh, Mark and Aaron, these jurors wrapped up their work for the day just about 15 minutes ago. 4:45 is when they get sent home for the day. They started at 10 o'clock this morning. Now, inside that jury deliberation room, they have access to the more than 200 pieces of evidence, exhibits that were submitted in this case. They also have a laptop if they want to rewatch any of Michelle Troconis' 3 interviews with state police investigators. But it was around noontime when they sent their first note to Judge Kevin Randolph. The jurors wanted to listen to the testimony of Clara Duperon, a friend of Michelle Troconis, and a defense witness who testified for 38 minutes last Friday. Now, while we don't know the specific part the jurors were interested in, last week Duperon told jurors she's been friends with Michelle for 8 years and that it wasn't uncommon for her to light fires in her fireplace no matter the season. Now, that questioning seemed to be designed to counter the state's theory that Michelle set multiple fires at the Farmington home she lived with Fotis Dulos the afternoon Jennifer Farber Dulos disappeared. Now, the state theorizes it's to burn evidence and help Dulos cover up his crime. Now, Duperon also testified she saw Michelle that morning, texted her that evening, saying nothing seemed out of the ordinary that day.
Did Michelle ever say she was on Albany Avenue with Fotis or cleaning Edie Mountain?
No.
Okay. While you were talking to her and texting with her, did she seem upset?
No.
Or nervous or in distress?
No.
Or anxious?
No.
And you had talked to her many times before in the preceding months and years?
But under cross-examination last week, prosecutors pointed out that while Duperon wrote a letter detailing her friendship with Troconis as, quote, beautiful and inseparable, and that she had information that would help her case, when police reached out to her 3 years ago to talk with her,
you said you had information that would hurt the state's case.
Yes, of course.
Okay. But you would only answer that if they submitted their questions in writing.
No, not only in writing. I was clear saying subpoena me, and I will be happy to be there and testify or interview.
And you also called them incompetent.
Yes, I did.
And that was the only note from the jurors today asking to rehear that testimony. Of course, we'll have a full recap of today's trial here coming up at Eyewitness News at 6. We're live at the mobile newsroom outside Stamford Superior Court. Matt McFarland, Channel 3, Eyewitness News.